Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to start working on the Polaris Sportsman 570. It's a no crank but no start. As you can see, turn it on, it's in park. Brake lever is depressed. And that's all we get. So we're going to do a little investigating, figure out what might be the culprit. First we're going to take all the plastics off, take the sidewall off. 6 star bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you got 2 plastic retainer clips. Let's pop the center out and the whole thing comes off. Then we're going to remove the front clip, which is busted. Needs to be come off, repaired, replaced anyway. Then after we investigate all the wiring, do a couple of tests, make sure we got spark, got a new spark plug, we're going to replace the spark plug. Then we're going to go from there. Once we get the plastics off, we'll be back. Alright guys, we got the plastics off, got the front off, all the mangled parts. As you can see, a little twisted up front. I don't believe I can straighten that bar. It's pretty badly twisted. It's got the radiator twisted. Tie rod, it's got a nice little bow in it. It's not supposed to be there. So we're gonna get all these parts removed, see if we can source replacements. I don't know if I'm gonna go back with everything new, but we'll see. As you can see, straighten the handlebars, and the wheels are quite not straight. Alright, but we still can't get it to crank. Verified their spark. We used an inline spark tester. We know we're getting fuel. Remove the fuel line here. We know we got fuel coming to the injector. Cut the spark plug boot off the ignition coil, put it in inline, put a boot down in there. Had good strong spark. So we'll continue to troubleshoot and see why it don't crank. So stay tuned. All right, one of the things we're going to check. You got your cam position sensor or throttle position, not throttle position. Basically controls your timing right here. Going to move it. We're going to move the radiator hose, which will drain your radiator. We're going to pull this cover so we can actually get to the flywheel, make sure we hadn't sheared a pin. So stick around, and I'm not going to film removing the cover. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, remove radiator hose, unscrew your position sensor, and I believe it's 8 or 9 bolts along the case here, and you just want to wiggle it out. Take a small pry bar. There is a pry tab right here that you can actually pry against. So don't try to pry on the case, use the tab. Be very gentle. This is cast aluminum, you can crack it. So we're gonna get the bolts out, get it off, see what it looks like, and we'll be back. Alright guys, as you can see, Fuller is sitting in a different position. We did get it to crank. Kind of runs a little rough. But the ultimate culprit is because it was sitting. Fuel injector was bad, so we swapped it from that unit to this unit. So let's take a look-see. Yay, it runs. Like I said, as you can hear, it runs a little rough. And it shuts off. But we are making progress. We're getting there. So now we've got to address this little situation in the front. I think I'm actually going to take the Old biohazard Honda Rancher. Hook to the frame and see if we can pull it a little bit straighter. See what happens, and we might break it. Should be interesting. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're set up. We got the old biohazard Rancher here. Check out those wheels. Alright. As you would say, Jim, what's this? Famous last words. So what we got? We got the winch from the 4-wheel hooked up. We've got the topmost part where it's bent in. We're going to start pulling there, and hopefully with a little stress relief we should be able to bend it back out somewhat straight. We'll take it slow and see. So let's see what happens. Alright, we had to reposition. We've got it hooked back up, but we got us a nice little anchor point now. I knew this thing would serve a purpose. Hey, you gotta check out my videos on this build. It's a 2011 F350 dually Lariat. We're gonna put it back together, put a new cab, redo the interior, so go check out my other videos. So we've got it hooked to the actual frame with a heavy duty tow strap. Back here is an anchor point, so we're not sliding the foiler, and we got a positive pull. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright guys, as you can see, this one's bent, busted. We wasn't able to pull it out, although it was fun, I have to admit. Alright, so we're going to disassemble this one, get the support bar off, get the radiator off. You can see down in there, it's got a nice little bend in it right there. So we're going to get all this removed. Bolt here, on the other side. Then down here you got 2 screws, and this front support will come off. You got clips up through here you can remove to get the shroud protectors off, and we're going to use that as a donor for all good parts. So we're going to get it removed, get the coolant drained, and we'll be back with the finished product. Stay tuned. Alright, we got everything swapped. The radiator from the other unit swapped out. Front push bars in there, all remounted. Radiator refilled, electrical connections. That was a little bit of a crack. Alright, we're wrapping it up. Got one more thing to swap out. Tie rod, but that's easy off. You got a carter pin up under here and castle nut, pull that out, and you got to drop down from right in there from a bolt, just easy in and out. I'm not going to film swapping that out, but we're almost done, ready to go riding. All right, like, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on to see this unit completely finished, and then we'll move on to those bad boys. All right, thank you for watching. See you later, guys.